I want to talk about free will. I want to run some energy around free will. And I'll try and make this story as short as possible and see if you get the gist of what I'm saying. In 2014, my mother met a medical intuitive. So this is before mainstream medical intuitives here in our city. And she told both of us that we had gremlins attached to us. So gremlins on the right side. And I started to think about that a lot. She did some awesome Reiki on us, and also a nutrition kind of schedule thing. She's quite brilliant, is quite brilliant. She's still alive. But my mom, I don't know how she found her. She just met her somewhere. And then I found out that my older brother, did not have any gremlins attached to him. So I started to think about free will and how the fuck do I have free will when a gremlin has attached to me as a child? And it looks like it was in the generations and most likely most of the women in my history, in my lineage. And so it's like, okay, so I'm chatting, with the big guy, I'm chatting with Source, I'm chatting with Universe, I'm chatting technically with myself, right? Past, present, and future Vanessa. And I'm like, how can this be a free will planet if these gremlins attach to us? And they're like, well, it's in the lineage and it is this and it is that. And I'm like, no, I call fucking bullshit on that. Because when you're born into this planet, you're at 1,000. You're at creation. You're at God. We'll say the scale's like 1,000 to 0. Well, when you're born here, you're at 1,000. Your vibration is so high, you're instantly transmuting energy for people without knowing it as a baby. But, so we're perfect. I'm perfect. I'm at 1,000. I'm baby. And then comes 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. This gremlin attached. And technically it was 7. And I'm like, okay, so if it's free will, did it knock on the door and ask my parents if it could attach to me? Like, for reals. What's up, Oliver? And then I asked, did it ask me for permission? And I just forgot at 7. No. You see where I'm getting at with this free will? Come here, bud. Oliver even has something to say about it too, because an entity attached to him. Right? Do you remember that? It was a little bit scary. And then it attached to him, and I'm trying to console him because I don't know what's going on. And then this entity enters my mouth, literally like out of a movie, and wraps itself around my spine, actually, but literally comes in my mouth. And then I didn't even know how to, I couldn't use words to explain that to people. And I also couldn't figure out how to get rid of it. So did that ask for permission? Did that entity ask Oliver for permission? Or ask me permission to attach to Oliver? And then I know he did not ask permission. I know, buddy. And then attached to me. Literally entered my mouth. So that's where I'm calling bullshit on free will. And you know what? Maybe these entities and these gremlins and all of these earthbound dark energies are not getting off the planet. And maybe that's where I need to run some energy around free will, because they're not allowed to do that. And maybe that's why there's the 3 waves of volunteers, right? The 3 waves of volunteers to help with Earth, because it became so fucked up. So let's work some energy around free will. And I command this video to get to anybody that has ever had a gremlin or an entity attach, or feels like they're spinning out of control, or all of a sudden they got a lot of bad luck. And it's really interesting because that gremlin actually, so if you got a frozen shoulder even, you might have a gremlin, but that gremlin actually starts to torque your entire system so that you can't have abundance. It literally will torque your system in the wrong direction, so that nothing can flow in for receiving for you, so that you can receive. Okay, so I call bullshit on the free will, and because this is actually free will, this planet is free will, this energy is going to be explosive. So what would it take to get rid of all of the earthbound dark energies, entities, gremlins, whatever you want to call them? We'll even throw the grays in there if they're low vibrating, and anything in the way of that: delete, destroy, uncreate, and destroy it all now across all space, time, dimensions, and realities. What would it take for every person in this world to have pure, truthful free will, and anything in the way of it: delete, destroy, uncreate, destroy it all now across all space, time, dimensions, and realities? What would it take to transmute every piece of energy that tries to attach to a human, and anything in the way of it: delete, destroy, uncreate, and destroy it all now across all space, time, dimensions, and realities? What would it take for any earth-bound dark energy to be transmuted and sent back up to source? Ooh, excuse me. And anything in the way of it: delete, destroy, uncreate, destroy it all now across all space, time, dimensions, and realities. So we'll run that one again. What would it take for all dark energies that are earthbound, gremlins, to all be transmuted? Anything under the vibration of 200 to be transmuted and sent back to source, to be restructured and recreated, and anything in the way of that: delete, destroy, uncreate, destroy it all now across all space, time, dimensions, and realities. So I know this isn't going to get to all the individuals that have questioned free will, that have questioned this planet, that have questioned what the fuck is going on in their life because they can't take a step forward. This is a pure activation and a pure transmutation for you. Yeah, this planet's fucked, but we're cleaning her up. We're cleaning her up, right? So anyways, thank you. And yeah, what would it take for this entire planet to have pure free will on the highest vibrational level, and anything in the way of it: delete, destroy, uncreate, and destroy it all now across all space, time, dimensions, and realities? Have a good day.